Good morning, guys. So, day 4 of the tonsillectomy. So, I'm taking all of the medication, excluding the, the Oxycontin. Today I woke up, pain level is decreasing. Remember I told you I was like a 3. I'm probably at a 2. I noticed my my throat be feeling a little stiff, you know, in the mornings and stuff like that. So this is the ibuprofen that I'm taking. I took the, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, so I'm not going to pronounce it, but I'm just going to, it is a steroid. So they gave me 3 steroids to start taking on Sunday. So this is day 4. And I get a call because remember I told y'all they predicted at my age, at 50, that this surgery is going to be extremely painful for me. Very, very painful. And, you know, they wanted to make sure that I understood that and ahead of everything. So that is the Tylenol children version. This is the antibiotics. So with me, the antibiotics was very important for me to have because remember about 3 years ago when I went in for that dental procedure and they didn't give me antibiotics and I wound up catching sepsis and it made it into my blood. So as a precaution now, anytime they're going to be in my mouth, doing any teeth pulling or anything that will cause me to bleed, it's in my chart that I need to be put on a antibiotic, okay? So I have to be put on the antibiotic. But I would say this, my pain tolerance have always been high. For the people that have been watching me for a long time, if y'all look at when I had my cerebellar laser surgery, when I was in that video talking, I told you guys I was in absolutely no pain. So I will say I definitely have a high tolerance for pain. So I don't feel that I'm in need of the oxy, so I'm not taking it. So they checked in and they was like, hi, how you feeling? And I told them how I'm feeling and my level. And they was like, The doctor was concerned because normally at your age, at 50, we never have patients that be doing really good. It'd be really, really, really bad for them. And the doctor just wanted to make sure that everything was okay because, you know, you wasn't. I said, I'm doing absolutely amazing. I'm taking my medicine. And I'm minusing the pain meds if I'm not in severe pain. So I'm not going to take that unless I feel severe pain. And then she was like, so you're not doing no heavy lifting? I said, no heavy lifting. And I said, I would tell y'all, I have been on a little anxiety, you know, with some situations with a close friend. And she's like, okay, you don't need no anxiety, no stress. And I know I didn't say that right because we're trying to get you well. My phone will always be blurry. Sorry, y'all. Let's see. That get worse. Sometimes it get worse. Sorry if I'm blurry, guys. So she's like, we don't need you to have any of that. We need you to take it easy. And at least for 14 days. So I didn't realize that they really genuinely, they was like, we want you to, you know, relax, you know, no work, 14 days. And I'm like, oh, wow. And I'm like, okay, I said, but I told her I'm doing really well. This is really blurry. Hold on, y'all. Did it get better? Probably got better. Sorry. But my phone will tell me when it's blurry, to tell you that it's blurry. So I'm doing extremely well. everybody pain tolerance is different. And I think, too, it makes it different if you are a diabetic. Because I think people that's a diabetic, is their healing process, their immune system is a little different. So it takes them a little longer. So they probably thought that I was a full diabetic. And I told them, no, I'm not a diabetic at all. I'm not on insulin or anything. I was in the but I was 2 numbers from going back to normal, because now I monitor the sugar and the stuff I eat. If y'all know, I used to cook cakes and do a lot of this sweet stuff, so my numbers are going in the right direction. My candle stuff, I got too much on here. My numbers are going in the right direction. So no, I told her I was not a diabetic. I'm not. She was like, oh, okay. And I was like, no, I'm not on diabetic med, neither. I was told to watch my sugar intake and watch, because they can predict from your blood levels when they do your physical within so many amount of years. If you continue to do the sugar intake like that, you can turn into diabetic. So I told her, no, I'm not diabetic. She said, oh, okay. So other than that, you know, I'm fine. So they also predict the weight loss. So I was 143 pounds before the tonsillectomy. And I'm not a big eater, so I kind of like eat here and there. And if I get something I like, I kind of would eat a little bit more of it. But I'm probably would eat in spurts of 3 small meals. Or if I get something I really like, 1 big one. So my weight was, when I weighed myself today, 137. So I have seen the decrease in my weight because of the just not being able to eat and stuff like that. So other than that, I think that I am going in the right direction as far as the healing. And I really think that is a mind thing. If you predict and think you're going to be in so much pain, just like sometimes y'all see doctors might tell some people, oh, you'll never be able to do this again, and you'll never be able to, them people overcome what the doctor's expectations is for them. So I really believe that that's it, that I, you know, it's the power of your mind. Your mind is real powerful. So, mine is very, very powerful. So, yeah, they're the same. I was trying to make sure. But your mind is very powerful. So, you have the power that you could, you know, change a lot of things just by the thought of your mind, you know. And I'm deep into manifesting. You get what you think about. You ever be so negative and you will predict that negative? So from your thought process, so you got to change the way you think, and things will be a whole lot better for you. So I hope y'all having an awesome day. I'm having a really awesome day. Everything is going great. I'm healing in the right direction. I feel that my throat is healing. So how does it feel? My throat feels really big in the back. I feel like my tongue, now you bite your tongue, so I feel like my tongue is heavier. Soreness. But I'm grateful that, you know how you wake up from surgery, you had that really bad sore throat from them, because, you know, you be put to sleep and that breathing tube and all that stuff is down your throat. Guess what? I just thought about it, guys. I have no severe sore throat. My throat is not sore. It's not. So I'm so grateful and thankful that things is going in the right direction. Day 4 at age 50, tonsillectomy, and no severe pain. From the original video when I told you I had it, I think I was at a 5, stayed at a 5 or 4, and today I would say like a 3. It's going in the right direction. I do see the weight loss. I got on the scale today. I am losing weight like they predict you lose weight with tonsillectomy. I'm staying hydrated. I'm eating. I'm doing the protein, you know, little nibbles here and there. It is a little awkward to swallow. So I'm eating stuff that can kind of glide down. So I think that when you're doing that, I'm not getting a full taste of the food like I would if I normally chew it longer. I'm chewing it and making it just to have that to cope with these antibiotics and steroids and stuff that I'm on. So I wanted to document this because there's anybody else in my age group that's having a tonsillectomy. I saw a lot of younger people do it. They do predict us to be in a lot more pain, but it does have a lot to do with pain tolerance and your overall health. I have high blood pressure, but as far as any other medical conditions, I don't. And my blood pressure is totally under control with blood pressure meds. My blood pressure used to be high through the roof. For y'all that know, I lost my son, so I went through a lot of anxiety, depression, and my blood pressure was all over the place. So with proper medication, my blood pressure is maintained. My blood pressure when I went in surgery was 117/70. So my blood pressure is truly under control. And thanks to my friend that's a nurse, because they kept giving me up in meds, making my doses higher. My friend that's a nurse in Illinois, she was like, friend, your blood pressure, I get it, you scared, but it's your diet. Because, you know, the stuff obviously, and I used to eat restaurant food every single day. And she like, it's your diet. You need that, is it hydrocortisone? I be having a hard time pronouncing. She said to take the salt. It's a water pill, and it'll take it out, and it'll bring them numbers down. Show enough. She said, go to your doctor and tell your doctor you went out of town, forgot your blood pressure pills, and one of your family member gave you one of their blood pressure pills, and it lowered your blood pressure significantly. Just tell that lie. Just tell her. And you know they're going to say, you ain't supposed to do that. She said, just tell her. And sure enough, I went to the doctor, gave her that line, told her, and she was like, you know what? You know you ain't supposed to do that. They gave me a week try of that blood pressure pill. Within a week, when I came back, my blood pressure was phenomenal. He said my blood pressure was like somebody much younger than me. Like, you know, younger people blood pressures be those numbers. You know, 110 over 65. And I'm like, really? She said, yeah, you went in a good direction. So thanks and shout out to my friend to tell me, hey, tell them this and get you on the right meds. So I got on the right meds for blood pressure, then I was fine. So I'm doing absolutely great. Everything is good. So, you know, with the little drama stuff that I was having. So y'all know, like, now on YouTube and these different platforms, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Snapchat, all this, they have food challenges and reviews and different stuff like that, where you can buy food, your own money, regardless, donate it, and you could give an honest review on some food. So, like I was telling you, I bought this stuff for the icy cups. And when I tasted this stuff, I'm like, oh, like it tasted, it's not good. It's not good for me. So, I'm like, oh. So I said that my neighbor, her son, you know, I'm going to perhaps give him that, because probably now that I'm monitoring my sugar, that sugary stuff don't take up. You know how they do the thing on the pickles, how they got them pickles, they wrapping them in fruit roll-ups and all this, but it's you tasting the food and you giving your honest opinion about how it tastes and different stuff like that. So I just was appalled by, you know, the girl telling me that because she purchased something, like, I don't have a right to speak on it. So that was like, oh my God, it's something else. But I appreciate you guys allowing me to get on my platform and express myself. So a lot of people ask I don't have a therapist anymore. A lot of times you get therapies that don't agree with you. I'm not a person that believe in taking medication. Now, I'm not on here giving nobody else medical advice. I'm not on here giving nobody else therapy advice. I'm sharing my experience and my life and what works for me. So please don't take what I say as face value. And if there's somebody on here that's on medicine to decide, oh, don't do that, because what somebody else's belief is or what somebody else's experience is. For me, medicine was not for me. Medicine was not good. I'm the type of person, if I go through something, if y'all probably can tell, I'm a talkative person, that I like to talk out my problems, because there's more room out than there is in. Me personally, I feel like taking a pill, that problem is still there. But how I can get on YouTube and express my whatever I'm going through, like they says, more room out there and then there is in. For some reason, I get relief from that because I'm not holding that to my chest and walking around mad or feel like I got to go back and forth with that person. I can get it out, whoo, and it's over. And not that everything I say and do and believe is correct, because I can be wrong at times too. But I do feel as though I don't care who is purchasing your food. I feel that anybody has a right to say, hey, I don't like how this tastes, or this may taste like this. And that's not you complaining. I think that you just giving your, put these other things up here. It's just giving your honest opinion on how you feeling. Okay. So I think that you have a right to speak on that regardless of who purchased it. It's just like if something not good, you don't got to eat it, or if it's not prepared properly, I think you do have a right to say, hey, I don't like this. It's just like we do the reviews online and saying, hey, I like this, I like that. But like I said, she was upset the fact that of me saying I couldn't have something because of the surgery, or to give an honest opinion, like, hey, you know, if I don't like something or however. And like I say, everybody can make mistakes. So thank you guys for coming with me, dialoguing with me. It makes me better. And guys, I'm an introvert. To myself. Majority of my family, friends, the people that's close to me do not live in my state. So I don't have a lot of interaction. So majority of my interaction is online, on telephone, stuff like that. So I really appreciate that. So I am truly an introvert. And sometimes, honestly, my partner, you know, men, their dialogue is different. Not saying that they won't listen, but, you know, sometimes a man have so much to do with his job and on his plate. And sometimes a little situation like this, his mindset may not be available to talk about it. He will if you want, but it's like I try to minimize things that I tell him, certain things me and him not gonna dialogue about, because that's between me and my friends or whatever. If it's serious, then I will, but I don't dialogue with him about little stuff like this. I feel like he got a lot of stuff that he's dealing with and stuff. And then because first thing he'll say, forget it, baby, don't worry about it, don't worry about this, don't worry. You know, that's his favorite line. So it's gonna be all right. So, you know, sometimes that's their answer to everything. So it's like, you know what, I ain't even gonna go to him with it, because I already know what he gonna say. So with that being said, my healing process is going absolutely amazing. I'm grateful that I was able to get the surgery. So now I can have a good recovery, and without, out of the 365 days in a year, me spending half of that time in emergency rooms or in doctor's office trying to get an antibiotic from this chronic inflammatory condition that I kept getting, that was causing my tonsils to swell, sore throat, tonsil stones. And it was consistently like I get out of an infection and within 2 weeks later going into another infection. So they was like, the tonsils coming out would definitely, you won't have that. We're not saying you won't get a sore throat, and we're not saying you won't get fever, but you're not going to get it to the degree that you're getting it. You're getting it in a degree that you shouldn't be getting it. So to remove that is going to give you relief. So I'm grateful that I'll be moving in the journey of relief. I'm not going to have these chronic pains. And y'all know how when your throat is sore, that's a bum on everything, because you can't eat, you can't talk, it's a bum on everything. So I'm working on a dress today. The doctor told me, take it easy. They want them 10 to 14 days for you to sit down, relax, rest, take medication, no heavy lifting, no moving, no working. And they was like, you shouldn't be doing a whole lot what you're doing. And I'm not doing a lot, just work, but they just saying, take it easy, still dial back. You still had this major surgery, and with your age, you still need to pipe all the way down, because you can get a flare-up. So just calm down. So that's what I'm doing. Dr. Zolda, I'm calming down, taking things down a notch. Thank you guys for watching me, allowing me to express myself. Day 4 of tonsillectomy. I'm taking all of the meds except for the Oxycontin, because I am not experiencing pain like that, so I don't feel that it's necessary. I do have them in case, if I do have that pain, I'll take them. But as of now, I'm not. So with that being said, you guys have an awesome Monday. And thanks for watching. Toodles. Okay, guys, this is a picture before my tonsillectomy, what it looked like. And this is a picture of after they remove your tonsils. So that white stuff is scab. So if anybody wondering what it looks like, and that's just me, I'm still recovering. I'm doing great. And thanks for watching. Toodles.